Beneath the surface, the rules of survival change. Here, in the unyielding darkness, evolution.
The challenge is crushing. Every millimeter of progress underground requires the body to withstand intent.
The key adaptation is the elytra. These are not wings, but highly specialized forewings.
Millions of years ago, a sacrifice was made. The power of flight was traded for the security of an impenetrable structural shell.
The shell shields the engine. The powerful shovel-like legs create intense friction and wear.
Abrasion is the constant enemy. Tunneling through quartz and rock particles demands a surface material that can withstand.
The material science is astounding. Chitin is layered like molecular plywood.
The seal must be perfect. The elytra fuses tightly down the midline, creating a pressurized, watertight chamber essential for the vital organs are hidden. The hardened shell protects the delicate flight wings and the respiratory spiracles from crushing forces and penetrating soil.
Their existence is a constant excavation. The hard shell allows the beetle to treat the earth not as a barrier.
In the desert, the shell fuses completely. The loss of flight is compensated by an absolute barrier against lethal water loss in the arid sands.
The cavity is a life support system. It acts as a small, personal microclimate, trapping human.
The neck joint is heavily reinforced. This articulation absorbs the tremendous hydraulic and mechanical shocks from.
The armor is rigid, yet compliant. The exoskeleton must be hard enough to resist crushing, but flexible.
Sensory organs are retractable. The delicate antennae are carefully shielded by specialized grooves to prevent damage during the violent excavation process.
The entire body is a hydraulic tool. The shell provides the necessary rigid cylinder against which the digging
process. The hardening process is urgent. Following a molt, the beetle must rapidly cross-link the chitin and proteins.
Quantifiable defensive strength.
The armor's strength is measurable. Subterranean species show significantly. The shell compacts the tunnel walls. Its smooth, rounded profile is perfect for pushing and stabilizing the soil.
The apex of subterranean armor is the devil's head beetle. Its exoskeleton utilizes
The armor serves two masters, geology and biology, the same hard shell that resists rock pressure.
The chamber is a personal oxygen tank. In tightly packed soil, the air trapper beneath the elytra provides.
The tarsi are specialized picks. The sharp, hardened edges of the feet are the primary tools used to break the soil. Water resistance is vital in damp conditions. The waxy, hard shell prevents the internal bodily fluid. The armor is self-repairing. Specialized dermal cells can secrete new wax and proteins to plug smaller.
The dome shape is a perfect wedge. It efficiently redirects the soil pressure outward and sideways.
The true body remains soft. This brief moment reveals the absolute necessity of the hard shell to press.
Material density comparison.
The material is optimized for mass. The skeleton in subterranean species is.
The entire foresection is a digging tool. The mandibles cut, the head packs, and the shell pushes. The hard shell is the key to their kingdom. It is a masterpiece of biological engineering.
Even the slender weevils evolved hard shells. This specialization allows them to burrow into challenging substrates like the hard wood of roots. The shell acts as a load-bearing arch. It disperses external pressure to the strong lateral edges. The belly is not passive. Backward-facing hairs on the underside provide vital grip on the tunnel floor, anchoring the body during the forward digging stroke.
The shell is a biological canteen. By minimizing surface area exposed to dry air, the hard shell dress.
For prolonged rest, the shell is the chamber wall. The beetle retreats, seals its chamber with its body, and
The true hardening is chemical. Specialized proteins form crosslinks with the chitin chains.
the smooth contour repels adhesion. The highly polished surface prevents fine clay particles from adhering. Vision is less important than armor. Many subterranean species have reduced or simplified eyes.
The hard shell is a universal blueprint for success. This adaptation allowed beetles to colonize.
The beetle's armor, a timeless, silent testament to the genius of evolution, transforming a delicate wing. The shell nullifies smaller predators. Ant mandibles simply slide off the smooth, hyper-hardened surface, making the beetle virtually untouchable. The hard shell is a thermal insulator. Its thick, layered structure, slow rate of heat transfer. Gravity is a secondary enemy. The domed back deflects loose soil and small rocks dislodged from above, protecting the sensitive abdomen during descent.
The shell provides massive anchor surfaces. The internal surface of the thorax and elytra is
Sensory organs are retractable. The delicate antennae are carefully shielded by specialized grooves to prevent damage during the violent excavation process.
Thicker armor means lower mobility. The beetle must perfectly balance the weight and thickness of its shell against the energy required to carry and maneuver it.
The shell is naturally hydrophobic. A fine layer of wax and the surface microstructure ensure that water cannot.
The reinforced head acts as a wedge. It is the first point of contact, designed to split and compact the soil before the body follows.
Fossil evidence confirms the path. Earlier beetle species had more flexible elytra, suggesting the need for
The hard shell is not merely passive defense. It is the active, engineering platform that made the beetle the king of the
The dome aids in recovery. If inverted, the high-arched shell provides the perfect leverage for the legs to quickly flip the beetle back onto its feet.
Microscopic hairs enhance grip. Beyond the large hooks, tiny sensory hairs and setae provide.
The wedge action is precise. The beetle uses its hard head and reinforced thorax to widen cracks.
The body is a pressure vessel. The hard shell seals the internal hydraulics, ensuring the necessary turgor pressure for the legs to operate against resistance. The surface is kept clean and smooth. External ridges or hairs would catch debris, hindering movement. So the feet are the primary excavators. The broad, serrated tarsi are designed to cut through dense organic matter and scoop out loose soil with powerful strokes. The subterranean life is messy, but the smooth, hardened shell allows the beetle to emerge almost instantly. The hardness factor is genetically coded. The beetle's genes precisely control the amount of cross-linking proteins. The subterranean world is their domain. Thanks to the evolutionary perfection of the hard shell,
The hard shell, the simple yet profound evolutionary answer to the complex, crushing challenges of the subterranean world.